All right, man. You already know, man. We on the process. Thank you for pulling up for the interview. You already know what we on, man.
So,
Straight up. Can you let the people know your name and where you're from?
Brandon Cooper, I'm from Taft, California. I'm born in Bakersfield, California. Raised a little bit in Bakersfield, California, but
Okay, for sure. And what is it that you do?
well, right now I'm a oil field worker. I work on a rig and shit.
And then
So
what?
I have a regular job, yeah.
Okay, for sure. That's dope. And then what else do you do?
I be making music,
There you
and
go. Yeah.
I invest. I'm an independent artist, trying to, invest all my money and shit into this shit
Nah, I
until I
respect
make
that.
it. I'm trying to stay consistent.
For sure. Can you tell the people the typical type of music that you create?
I create like music you could feel.
There you go.
I create emotional music, all types of music. Really, like, um, I really think like no one sounds like me. I don't have a sound like anybody else.
Okay, is it like more melodic? Is it more rap,
Melodic,
trap?
yeah, it's
Okay.
melodic. I do a little bit of everything.
And what's your creative process when it comes to like making a record?
Honestly, bro, like I record myself. I have my own studio. I record myself. I send after recording myself. I send my tracks out. But during recording myself, I usually get in front of the mic, freestyle.
There you go.
Like I'll find a good hook, while I'm freestyling. Boom, cut that shit, and then go back and write it down.
Okay, so
And
you
then,
don't write, you kind of punch in at 1st. Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
And then
That's
I go
what.
back and I write it down, and then I add layers to the shit.
Oh, okay,
You know?
for sure, for sure.
So,
And who are some of your influences when it comes to making melodic music?
I say like Kevin Gates, D Baby, like Rod Wave is another one. Before when I was younger, it was like August Alsina, Wiz Khalifa, Snoop,
Right.
Tupac, things like that.
Sounds like a wide variety of music. that you
Yeah,
be on.
not just that. I've like outside of hip hop and rap and R&B and stuff. Like I know a lot of rock music, country music, all types of stuff.
Facts, facts. And you said Taft, California.
Yeah, bro.
What was it like growing up in Taft, California?
It's small, bro. All you
Small
see is
town?
like you either like it's people are just hooked to drugs and shit like that.
For sure.
And you're either selling it or you're doing it or you're working in the oil fields or doing shit like that. People don't have like people right there their dreams, bro. They just let their dreams go. Like
Facts.
I'll never do that.
That part.
Hell yeah.
Okay. And then in Taft, that's like Southern California, so that's close to LA area?
Yeah, bro. It's like 2 hours. It's like in the middle of everything, bro. You got like Pismo and Santa Maria area. It's like hour and 45 minutes away from Taft, and then you got like LA is like over you cross the Grapevine. That's like I say around the same time, like 2 hours. And
So would you say, have you been influenced by any LA artists or like, because you
nah,
named.
yeah, I used to listen to like YG and everything like that.
For
Like
sure.
all the LA artists and stuff. Like
That's dope.
Mr. Capone, things like that. Chicano artists too and stuff like that.
So as an independent artist that's investing in yourself, like, can you give any tips to any upcoming artists that are on their way? Like, obviously we know, you're not all the way there yet, but like
Yeah.
any tips that you can give like on your journey of investing in yourself and trying to get to the level of some of these bigger artists that you named?
Yeah, never stop dreaming. Like it's surprising. I be surprised when like I see big artists in my DMs, hit me up. Like
That's dope.
so they see me and I be like things like that. It's just like you gotta be willing to invest everything in yourself.
Right.
No one's gonna see the vision but you, like plenty of times people will tell you like, oh, you shouldn't be doing this, shouldn't be doing this. Like you're not me. You don't see what I see.
Right.
But at the end of the day, like I still don't hold nothing against nobody and stuff that, can't see the vision that I see, but at the end of the day, I know where I'm going. I know I'm gonna get I'm gonna get to where I'm going one day, cause I'm not gonna stop, bro.
Bro, man. What are some gripes of like being an independent artist? Like, what are some of the things that you feel like or might be holding you back, or maybe like make you discouraged about being an independent artist, man?
Man, like, well, cause I had to go. I go to work, you know, bust my ass, and then come home, and I have my kids. I'm still trying to be a father, a family man, a husband
Right.
to my lady, and like all while trying to, late nights is when I get to make my music. So I be up, like I had to grind all day and
You gotta
stay
find
up.
that time. You gotta
Yeah,
find that
and
time.
still make time for it, because that's what is gonna pay off in the end, bro. Long
Facts.
nights, hey, they pay off in the end.
Facts.
Hell
So
yeah.
if you weren't an independent artist and weren't working a regular 9 to 5, what do you feel like you'd be doing right now, man?
If man, I don't even honestly like. I don't see myself doing anything else. I know I'm a utilize what I'm doing right now. It's a part of my journey, Like sometimes it gets discouraging, cause you're like what I do. I'm in 114-degree heat and stuff, and like you get frustrated with that heat beating on you and stuff, and you. But at the end of the day, I'm working hard for my money and I'm getting it legitly. Like
Facts.
I could go do something else. I definitely could, like I could definitely do other things, like in an illegitimate way, but
Yeah.
and get my money. But I can't. Like I grew up with my mom on drugs. I seen what it does to people. Like, and so like when I did for a short period of time do certain things, like sell certain things, I had to stop because I was like, man, my heart's too big for this. I'm too,
Facts.
like, yeah,
I feel that. I
too
feel
real
that,
for
man.
that shit.
And as an independent artist, man, what's some of the best advice that you've been given on your journey? You know what I'm saying? Like somebody done told you, or maybe you done came across another independent artist that's been on their grind. Like what's something that's some of the best advice that you've been given to maybe help somebody else on their journey?
Honestly, like, I get some of the best advice I've got is like, I can't even think of the best. I get a lot of good advice. Like I can say for you, for instance, bro, you
Wow.
give me a lot of good advice,
Off top.
Like, and like I got my brother, he give me a lot of good advice,
For sure.
And
Is there
I just
anything that
got
sticks out to you that somebody has said to you?
what I say to myself
There you
in
go.
the
Yeah,
mirror
even
every
talking to
day,
yourself.
bro. Yes, sir. Like what I say to myself, just keep going,
There you
When I
go.
feel weak, I'm like, no, I'm gonna keep going, And
Right.
one more day, one more day. Like when I feel like giving up, one more day. And then the next day be better.
Facts.
Hell yeah.
Facts. Let's talk about some of the videos you've dropped, man. I know, I'm full price, man. I didn't shot I think I probably shot all your videos. You feel me? Like,
Yeah, hell yeah.
do you have one that steps out that sticks out to you, like, or do you have one that like you want people to like kind of check out before any of the others? You know?
Honestly, man. The one reminiscing, well, I'm about to drop a video called Reminiscing, and
Okay.
that'll be the one I'm trying to promote the most. But
That's dope.
honestly, there's a few ones, like so many times my very first video we ever shot,
Off top.
that's definitely one of them that like I tell people to go listen to. Like I've definitely elevated in my sound and stuff, since like just getting better over time recording. I got, you just elevate over time. Practice makes, practice makes permanent.
Facts.
Hell yeah.
And then can you give like some tips on like the importance of being able to record yourself? You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh
you
yeah,
said you
hell
have your
yeah.
own studio. I'm an audio engineer myself and I deal with a lot of artists that don't know how to record themselves. Like you do that on your own. That's dope. And
Hell
can you kind
yeah.
of like give tips on that? Like what's the positives of that? You know what I'm
Bro,
saying?
I can record whenever I want. As soon as like I have time, I just go off in my studio, and it's right in my house. It's so convenient to like be able to just go off in your room and
Facts. So you would say the convenience of it, being able
yeah,
to do it on
you
your
don't.
own.
I don't have to like. Yeah, I did. the thing is, a lot of artists don't want to go and drop that big ass bag. Like, it was a lot. It hurt, like, especially not knowing like what I was gonna, like how I was gonna. I didn't ever work with these programs, so I'm like, I'm gonna have to learn all this shit. And my first night, I finally got everything, bro. I'm like, I wasn't worried about how much I spent until like, I was like, damn, I can't figure this shit out.
Thanks.
And then I was telling my lady, like, damn, like it's stressful, you know, but I'm gonna figure it out. Next day, woke up, I started just YouTubing everything, learning everything, downloading everything. Any information I could get from people, I would take, like, and yeah, I figured everything out, bro, and just consistently, you know, learning and growing and just teaching myself new
and you're
things.
on YouTube, you just on YouTube?
Yeah, and I'm
live?
self-taught.
That's dope.
Like a lot of shit, I just end up figuring out why recording, you know, during the process.
Facts, man. And you know, shooting so many videos, like I said, we've probably done at least like 5 or 6. Like,
Yeah.
would you say that's benefited your career so far as an independent artist?
Hell yeah, no, it really has. Like, it helps me, like, step outside of what I'm used to. You know, I'm an introvert, but at the same time, I'm an extrovert as well. Like, I know how to be social.
Facts.
Like, I'm real cool, easy to get along with, you know? Like, I get along with everybody. Like,
Facts.
doesn't matter who it is, like, yeah.
That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah,
Man.
hell yeah.
And then, who do you do this for? Like, you know, you're
My
an independent
kids.
artist. Your kids, for sure. I feel that because I got kids myself.
Hell
man.
yeah.
And do they see your grind? Have they been seeing your videos? Have they been seeing you?
Yeah,
at
my
work?
kids, yeah, hell yeah. They always see my kids, my nephews, my nieces, you know, they're like, it's funny how it is, you know, like, they're like, Uncle Brandon, you know, and my kids, they be just tripping. They're like, every time they see me on the TV, they're like, you know, my daughter be like, that's my dad.
That's dope.
Shit
That's
like
dope.
that.
What's
Yeah,
your
it's a
favorite
good
part
feeling.
about creating music, man? Like, what do you love? Like, not even just like being in the studio. Like, what would you say is like some of the funnest stuff for you? You know?
Honestly, like, just everything about it, just, I can't lie, it does get stressful sometimes, you know, like, cause like everybody's situation is different, you know.
Facts.
Like when you have a label behind you, putting a budget behind you and things, it's a little easier. But also at the same time, I look at benefits. Like I could drop when I want, I could do what I want. All I gotta do is go to work, bust my ass, and be able to invest myself. This job is my label, basically. You know, hey, I got that shit. I believe I heard that shit from you.
No, facts.
Yeah,
Your job
and
is your
it's
label,
a fact,
man.
bro.
Like,
Like,
I feel like any type of income you got coming in, you should definitely utilize that to invest into your dreams. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
hell yeah.
What are some of the biggest investments that you've made so far as an independent artist?
Every investment, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, flights, like, you know, and having to take bumps on the head, bro, along the way, like learning shit, like need to book in advance, you know, and need to like make sure I stack more money, cause bro, stuff always pops up and like, bro, if it's not a flat tire, it's a
Nice.
dead battery, or it's a
Nice.
light bill that just went through the roof or something, you know. So, I mean, PG&E bills, you know, it's always something, but
And then you said some of your favorite artists is like Kevin Gates and a few others. Who is an
Kevin
artist?
Gates my favorite artist.
Okay,
yeah.
for sure. Who's an artist that you would love to work with? If you couldn't work with Kevin Gates, who's another artist that you would love to work with?
Man, like I mean, there's a few artists. I said like, you know, I really ain't trying to, like right now I'm really not trying to work with any artists, but I mean, like I just want to build myself up.
There you go.
And like, I mean, it would be cool to get other artists on the track and stuff, but I'm not in no rush to do that, honestly. Like,
I respect it.
like I'm more focused on myself right now, you know?
Right.
I feel like, cause I'm gonna get myself where I'm going. I wanna build my own shit. I don't wanna build off nobody else's name.
That's dope. And are you doing shows right now, or are you just kind of building off the internet
Nah,
right
but
now?
I definitely am about to start doing shows and stuff, you know? I'm getting connections to, you know, places I could do shows at, and you know, I'm gonna start out, it might start off small, you know, but I'm gonna
Right.
turn it to something big.
Facts, man. And then Brandon Cooper, that's your real name?
Yeah, that's my real name.
Okay,
yeah.
for sure. That's dope. And did you ever want to like run with like a nickname, or have you ever had a nickname, or you just was like, I want to just run with my government?
I was gonna, like, you know, I used to think of I was thinking of like rap names, but everything I thought of was taken. Like,
Give us one. Give us one that you was thinking about.
shit.
Even if you feel like it's not the
Like
dopest.
B Coop, dog.
Oh, B.
or,
Coop?
or like Young Coop. You
Young
know,
Coop?
like shit. It was really like things like that revolving around my name.
For sure, for sure. And do you have any like projects out? Like, do you have an album out
Yeah,
or like
I have
any
an
music?
EP, Restless, and I have several like singles, you know. And then, like you said, several, like I have a few music videos out right now, and there's definitely more coming on the way.
Facts.
And also like vlogs and just a lot more content I'm working on. I'm gonna just do my best this year to just continue to stay more consistent than I ever had before. For sure.
That's dope. And how does your I know you kind of spoken a little bit about your family, like loving
Yeah.
to see you on TV, but like, how about your like closest? Like, I think you might have a girl or your mom, your dad. Like, how do they feel about you kind of chasing your dream with this music stuff?
Uh,
Are they supportive?
Oh
or-
yeah. Like, it. Don't get me wrong. There's times like it feels like people aren't being as supportive as you want them to, and sometimes it'll like, cause me, like, I don't know. I'm just different, bro. You know, like I'm always support my loved ones. Anything they're trying to do, if they're trying to better themselves, you know.
Facts.
But really, I look at it like all I'm trying to do this shit for is for my family. So sometimes when like conversations will be had and things, you know, and they feel like, you know, maybe they're talking down on me, but they just don't know it, you know, like. But it's just everybody has their own perspective, you know. They're
Yeah, and
really
I
just
fe-
trying to give me guidance, like, hey, you need
Facts.
to like make sure you handle responsibilities, even though I do at the end of the day.
And like you said earlier, not everybody's going to see the same vision. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? So it's just all about staying consistent to what you like to do or what you love to do. And hopefully one day it's going to pay off. But, you know,
Exactly, bro.
I believe in consistency, you know, and you've been consistent like crazy. You feel me?
Yes, sir. And I'm thankful I have a lady like I have, bro. My lady's super supportive, yeah.
Straight up.
Super supportive of it, you know, and it's a struggle sometimes, bro, because I'm a
Yeah,
sole
speak on that
provider.
because sometimes, like a lot of us independent artists have that. We have our significant others that may not. It's not that they don't believe, but they just don't understand what we're
Yeah.
doing because they might not have their own dream. You know, like kind
Yeah.
of speak on that about having a lady, a wife, a girlfriend, or whatever that you've been with, and is kind of seeing you grow through the music and like constantly making investments. Man, how has that been hard for you? Or
It's like it's a beautiful thing, to be honest, like, because I think about it and I'm like we're growing together and she's watching me grow. She's staying down through the come up, bro. Like
there you go.
through all the things, like through not having shit, bro. Like all the trips we had to postpone because I'm gonna invest in this, you know. Like, but don't worry, it's gonna pay off. Like,
You're gonna do
give
bigger
it a
trips.
minute,
Yeah, you're gonna do bigger trips.
Yeah,
That's dope.
instead of getting you like a regular truck right now, we're gonna get you a like brand new Cadillac. You know, just give it a minute. You know, shit take time, especially like being a sole provider, and like right now, you know, my girl's in medical school and things like that. So I be getting off work and my girl's taking off to school, go to school, and I be taking care of my kids. And so right now I don't have too much time to be making music like before. My lady was a stay-at-home mom, you know. But it's a good thing too, cause like she's able to get out and like learn new things. And
That's
the
dope.
once she's making money too, it's just gonna help me, you know. Like,
No,
I mean, I'm gonna
facts.
still continue to pay all the bills, continue to just invest in myself, but
And you got to respect it, bro. Like I said, you came all the
sir.
way from Taft, dog. Like we out here in Reno, Nevada right
Yeah,
now.
for
That's a
real.
long drive. You know what I'm saying? So obviously she wasn't.
went to
tripping.
Bakersfield to pick up my little buddy to fucking my
Off
little homie
time.
to fucking film my vlog, and yeah, that's a 45-minute drive, and then you know
Come out here.
all
Yeah,
the
that's
way
a
out
long
here, and that's
drive.
another
I
6-hour
respect it.
drive.
That's another investment that you're making. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
hell yeah.
Like it's not just about the money. It's sometimes about the time that you're spending to invest into this. You feel me?
Yes, sir, exactly,
Let's
bro.
let's talk about the fasting. You're big on fasting. You feel
Hell
me?
yeah.
Like not every rapper be on that. You know, it seems like you're big on your health stuff, man. Like let's get some tips on that. Like
Yeah.
you know, like encourage people to kind of get a little more healthy. Like what do you be doing, bro?
Hell yeah. I mean, I don't really like have no strict diet or nothing like that, you know, but I definitely stay away from certain foods,
There you go.
especially like due to like my beliefs are different than everybody else, you know, like I mean, not different than everybody else, but like my like around my family. You know, I was raised around like Christians and Catholics. And all due respect to every religion, you know, like,
Thanks.
but like, yeah, I just have different beliefs in my family and stuff. So like, I don't eat certain meats. Like, I don't eat pork. And
Yeah. Did you get that? Would you say? I know Kevin Gates is big on that. Would you say you got that from him, or you were
nah,
on
bro,
it before
honestly, like, cause I listened to Kevin Gates for years, and like, I never, like, I was still stuck off in my ways, doing my thing, and you know, like,
Right.
I mean, Kevin Gates been a Muslim for a minute, and I just have, you know, I have my own beliefs. Like, you know.
For sure, I'm
like,
big on that too. I'm big on the health. I think
Yeah.
it's just all about being conscious
Like-
about how much you're putting in your body or what you're putting in your
Not
body.
even
you
just
know?
that, yeah, bro. Like, it's definitely you got to be conscious, bro. And I mean, everybody has their own way of doing it. For me, fasting is working. It's not for everybody.
Right.
Like, especially like when you're doing like not drinking water. You know, when you're drinking water and you're fasting, like just not eating the food during the day, that's a little easier, but. And it depends on what you do for work and things like that. Like right now, it's not so easy to fast. I have to eat a little bit of something while I'm at work, because
Right.
just due to the nature of where I work and the environment I work in, the heat and everything like that.
We see you got some tattoos on your arm, man. Can you kind of explain some of those for us, man? Let us know what they mean.
And just they have their own meanings, you know, for me, and like, I mean, I feel like they tell their own story.
What is it? What you got on your arms? Like, kind of explain.
This
We don't
right
gotta
here
explain
is
every one, but you can kind of tell us.
This is a
What.
skull my uncle just did. He's working on covering all my tattoos up. Like,
Okay.
it's a graveyard right here. I just got this, you know, for once I lost and stuff.
Facts.
And I got a lot of I just got all my tattoos real young, you know, pretty much. But like this one right here, the skull is my uncle. He's covering up my tattoo. This was way jacked up, but my uncle, he's fixing that shit for me. So soon I'm gonna have all this covered up. I'm gonna get this shit fixed, and yeah, I just gotta
For sure.
fix up what I fucked up when I was young.
That's dope, man. Can you tell the people something that like I said, I know you're new to this and you're an independent artist. Maybe not everybody knows you, but can you tell somebody, or at least the people, something they may not know about you? At least for some of your fans that follow you, like maybe something they don't know about you at all.
Shit,
Even if it gets a little personal, it's all good, man. What you think, man?
don't
What's
know,
something
something
that
they
somebody
don't
might
know.
not know about Brandon Cooper, man?
I don't know. I'm the realest, you know. Like, I'm one of the realest people, most genuine people anybody you'll meet nowadays. Like, a lot of people is not real no more. Like, and I'm not even saying like, fuck being street, fuck being all that, bro. Like, that's nothing I'm focused on, you know. Like, after I had kids, bro, literally, like, my whole perspective changed. My son changed my life when
Facts.
at like 20 years old, you know, I had a son. I was like, you know, I didn't have a father like that. I'm gonna be a father, bro.
Yeah.
And fuck anything else, like, and forgive my language, bro.
No,
but
that's all good.
like growing up like that, bro, it definitely. I'm glad I grew up without my father. My mom was, you know, kind of like, she had an addiction, you know, and she was also like trucking too.
So speak on that a little bit, man. Speak on that about having a mother that's, you know, has her addictions. Obviously, hopefully she's not there anymore, but,
No,
you know,
she's not
coming up
there.
as a
Thank
child,
you.
like dealing with that.
Yeah.
How was that for you? Because I know there's probably a lot of other people that can relate to that, man. What was that like for you?
Oh man, that shit was hard, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I got gave up to him. I don't know if it was due, like I can't really like say it was due to drugs, but like, cause I don't think at the time like my mom was on drugs. I was 3 months old, and like I believe it was like I stayed with my aunt one night or something like that, and I went back with my mom, and I was just too much of a crybaby, you know. I was crying all night, and she was just, it was hard for her, so my
But how was it
got,
for you
like,
though? How was it for you?
For me, bro,
Yeah,
it
growing
was
up.
hard. It was hard, bro. Like growing up, just it was difficult, bro. That's why I vent through my music.
There you
Like,
go.
it's hard to talk to the ones you love and tell them like, hey, this is how it felt, because like sometimes the people don't see it how you see it, you know.
Yeah.
You're the one seeing it, and like sometimes you put the blame on yourself for certain shit. Like, cause I used to say hateful things. I'd be full of anger and didn't know how to control my emotions. I'm a little kid. I'm like 4 years old, telling my mom, like after not seeing her for a little minute, you know, sometimes like she'll go on the road for, you know, periods at a time, long periods at a time.
Yeah.
Or rarely see her, and like when you would see her, you know, it was just seeing her on drugs. It fuck you up. And one thing that helped me though, bro, is my older brother. Like,
That's dope.
yeah, hell yeah. Having my older brother, shit, that's some shit like. That shit get deep, you know?
Off top.
'Cause
Let's talk about some of your beat
different
selection, man. Like, what's the process for you when you pick a beat to record
shit, bro,
over?
I be,
Like, you be on YouTube with it, or you got like a
yeah,
personal
hell yeah.
producer, or like?
I just go on YouTube, bro. I find, and then also, bro, I have my homie he's my family. I don't even consider him like a homie. He's really like my brother, you know, too. I mean, he's not my blood, but you know, I look at him like my brother. He be making some beats and stuff. Like we're about to drop some shit, you know, and I'm just working, bro. I'm trying to
What's the beat process though? Like when you hear something, you just kind of know, or like you go through a bunch of beats, or you just like does he send you a pack, or do you find
he
out
just
doing
keeps sending me on, bro.
Okay,
He keeps
so.
emailing every day type shit, but like. Really, my main process is going on YouTube, bro.
Okay.
Going on YouTube, picking, and I'll buy my beats. I'll buy like a basic leash, you know, because until it goes up, I mean, but I just don't want the tags. Like a lot of producers will throw the tag in there and things like that, which I understand. And also, I ain't trying to put them, like, they worked hard for that beat, you know. The least I could do is buy the fucking a leash, bro. Yeah, it's not even.
I respect that. I respect that. So before we close it out, bro, what's next for Brandon Cooper, bro? What can the people look out for, man? Let them know, you know, like what you got coming, man.
I got a lot of things coming. I'm gonna just keep on working. I'm gonna drop vlogs, interviews. This interview, you know, when it comes out, I'm gonna have more things already in the works, already done to drop. Like, I'm gonna just stay consistent, bro. Like, I'm gonna make sure, like, I stay in people's face, you know?
Right.
Consistency is key, and that's what's gonna get me out of this shit, you know?
That part.
Yeah.
Well, man, I want to say thank you for pulling up to the process,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Coming all the way out from LA, man, Taft, California.
Yes,
if you could
sir.
just do me a favor, man, and look at the camera and let the people know where they can find you, man, where they can hear your music at, man, and
Yes,
you know, Instagrams, all that, man. Promote yourself right now, bro. That's that time.
You can find me at Instagram, Brandon R. Cooper. Same thing on TikTok, Brandon R. Cooper. On Facebook, Brandon Cooper.
Everything Brandon Cooper.
Yeah, pretty much, bro. And
So,
on YouTube, Brandon Cooper.
Apple
but
Music, Spotify, same thing, Brandon Cooper.
Yeah, you gotta watch out though. There's a producer who got my name too, and it's like hardcore rock and roll music.
Oh, okay.
People get misconstrued when they hear that one though.
Facts. And
But
do me one more favor, but tell the people one of your songs you want them to listen to. What's one of your favorites right now that you slap and you feel like people should check into?
The one I'm about to drop. Honestly, one I've already dropped, Reminiscent.
Okay.
Is one people really should check out. And then I got some things in the works, you know, like I have songs that I have unreleased with artists and things like that. I don't even know if I ever drop, you know, some of my songs and things like that.
But nah, something out right now. You said Reminiscent, that's the one that you check out?
Reminiscent is one. Oh, Get Mine is definitely one I never pushed like that. Like, I really should have pushed that
But it's out.
more.
It's out right now.
Yeah,
Sure.
engineered by you know. You did your thing on that motherfucker. And
well, shit, bro. Thank you so much for pulling up to the process, man. I truly appreciate you, bro.
Yes, sir.
And you know, like I said, we working crazy. You being consistent like crazy, man. Just stay on it, bro. You know what I'm saying? They're only person that's gonna let yourself down is you. You know what I'm saying? So just keep going. And I hope that I just want to encourage you to keep it up, right? You know, you on your shit. You know what I'm saying? And I could be a test of that because I didn't see the nigga. Like, I shot his first videos. We done did like 5, 6. He done flew me out to LA like 3, 4 times already. Now he out here. So, you know, this is a testimony to all the independent artists, man. Make sure you stay consistent. Make sure you're willing to invest, and make sure you're doing more than just music. Like he said, he got vlogs coming, he got interviews coming, he got music coming. Like, all that's gonna play a part into your journey, man. So keep that shit up, bro. And I respect it. You already know. Thank you for coming through the process.
Yes, sir.
You already know,
bro.
Straight up, full price, man. Don't ever stop chasing them dreams, man. Let's go.
Yes, sir.